Okay, so I've decided to paint my sofa. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but I've been doing a lot of research and I found out that you can use chalk paint to paint your sofa if you want to change your color. Now my sofa is like a chocolate brown and I've had it for several years, but my couch is still in very, very, very good, like new like condition, because honestly it just hasn't gotten worn out, and it's a really quality piece. Paid a good amount of money for it, so I'm like, I don't want to go buy a new sofa. I don't want to spend the money. So I researched and I found out once again I can use chalk paint to change the color of my sofa. Now I've already started to like paint it in a way. It's like you prime. It's kind of like when you do the wall, when you paint your walls, you prime your walls, and then you do like another probably two coats, maybe one, depending on how pigmented the paint is, how good the paint is. So this is one of my cushions to my couch, and I'm hoping that the lighting isn't so sucky in here that you can tell that it's a chocolate brown color. And I am, like I said, painting it gray. And so far that is just the couch part itself. That's what it looks like so far with just one coat. Now it looks ashy, really ashy, but a lot of the brown, of course, is still, you can see it. But I'm hoping after the second coat that the brown will be a lot less noticeable. Now I'm sorry, my lighting in here is really, really jacked up, but I am going to finish the process of painting the couch, and after the second coat I'll come back and let you see what that looks like. I'm also going to change the color of the post, the feet, the feet part, whatever you call them, I don't know, heck, those things. I'm going to change that color. I'm going to prime those in white, and I'm going to paint those with a darker gray color, because the color that I'm using for my couch is called, well, so far I take that back. Okay, so I primed it with a metallic silvery gray because I wanted it to be brighter, to kind of hide as much of the brown as I could. That way I don't have to use as much of the actual gunmetal gray paint that I'm actually using to cover it. So like I said, that's what it looks like so far, and I'm going to start on another coat with the actual color paint that I'm going to use, which is gunmetal gray. Now, one thing you have to let the paint dry in between doing the coats, and you have to either use a really hard bristle brush or some sanding paper after you let it dry for 24 hours and go over it, because once it dries, it does dry stiff, but once you sand over it, it honestly, it softens right up. Tripped me out, but it did. I was really scared to do this, but after doing so many YouTube, checking so many videos of people who've already done this, I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm one of those people that say, oh, well, if it jacks it up, oh well, just it jacks it up. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, like I said, this is doing really good at softening it up. So I'm going to start the second coat and let you see what happens after it dries. Okay, so really quick, I forgot. I have a dining room table, really nice dining room table. All my furniture is brown, and I'm just sick of brown. My coffee table and end table set is brown. My dining room table is brown. My furniture is brown. I'm over brown. So, like I said, I have a dining room table set. It's got leather brown chairs. It's a granite tabletop with brown wood legs, and the chair legs are wood as well. So this is the chair, and as you see, try to flip this. The legs are all brown. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to also prime these white, and I'm going to prime the table legs white, and I'm going to paint these gray as well. And I bought some really cute table chair covers that will cover this whole chair and make it look totally different. So that's another project I'm doing. Now, as far as the tabletop part of the granite tabletop part, that's gonna of course stay the same, because that's, I mean, it's granite, it's solid granite, and I'm not going to change that. I'll just like put some, I don't know, I'm gonna do something with it to try to make it all tie in together. Table runner and placemat settings and all that stuff or whatever. So once I start on that, I'll let you see that as well. Okay, so this is my table, and as you see, I have a total of 6 of these chairs, and like I said, all this is brown, and I'm over the brown. So I am going to prime all of this wood, prime it with a white primer, and then go over it with a really dark gray color. You will see the table itself is granite. Please excuse all the crap on it, because I've been buying stuff and putting things on the table to get ideas, but as you see, the table is granite. It's a really, really nice table. I've had it for a little bit of time, and I don't want to get rid of it because it's a really good piece. Paid a good amount of money for it. Then I started seeing like replicas of this table all over the place, and it's so funny because the replicas are so lightweight compared to this. When I move, the movers are always so shocked, and they say, Jesus, this thing is heavy. It is so freaking solid. This is solid granite, and it ain't no joke, it ain't no punk to move it. And the legs are solid wood. This table is very durable. So yeah, I want to change this wood, and I'm going to have a cute little table setting and all that stuff too. For the holidays. Right now I have like my fall stuff on there. As you see, these are my fall plugins, and I got pumpkins on the table. You see some leaves on my table centerpiece, but like I said, I got crap everywhere, so please excuse everything. I'm just got all these ideas in my head and I can't help it. I just got a lot going on. But like I said, I will bring you back once I change the chairs and the wood color and all that good stuff. This is not no joke. I had to fix me a drink. 3 chairs down, 3 chairs to go. I have to sand the legs and then I prime it. I need an electric sander because it's doing this by hand. Whew. Okay, so I'm done priming the chairs. This is just 2 of them, but this is what they look like. Just doing the legs. So now I'm about to tackle the table legs and the trim. And then from there, I'm going to do my end tables. My coffee table is in the garage because honestly it can't fit in here. Sorry guys, the TV's going, my bad. But I'm going to do the table still. I'm going to bring it upstairs and do it. And I'll be back. Okay, so I have primed the trim and the legs of my dining room table. Let that dry. Now I ordered this paint. It was supposed to be delivered today, and it still has not made it today. So I have not even been able to start on another coat on my couch. So that's gonna have to be postponed until tomorrow. I'll make a part 2 to this video.